Welcome in, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are in Minecraft again today. You can, of course, check things out on social media. We can link to all of the VODs on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube if you want to watch these things later. But we're going to pick up where we left off on Thursday, decorating the keep. I think the kitchen might be next, maybe the kitchen quarters above that. And we had a break yesterday where we worked on the Lego Retro Radio for the Friday Lego Let's Chat. So that is not yet up on YouTube, but it will be up on YouTube later today. So good to see all the regulars. Hope everyone's having a good time so far this weekend. Mikatu, good to see you. Obu, hanging out in chat. Dan Grice, SweetSandi is here. Lucid Wolf, hello, good to see you. Appreciate the lurk. It's all good. All right, let's flip over to Minecraft. I need to sleep. I need to sleep. So on Thursday, we were upstairs in the main hall. Looks really cool with the sunlight coming in the window in the morning. The last thing we did with these banners on the other side, we did the shields up there with the help of a mod and a data pack. And then we've got the carpet across the top there. And then we had these candles. And then the day before, we had done the kind of like throne nave kind of area. There's also a little spot upstairs that I was thinking about. We have to go up this way. Thinking about tweaking. There's a spot, yeah, here. I don't know whether I should put chairs up here. Maybe I should. It feels very plain. So I thought maybe a couple of chairs up there would be good. It may also be worth changing those to... Might be kind of fun to turn those into white trapdoors. I'm not sure whether that would look good or not. Let me give that a go. And then in here, we've got a lot of room for a lot of detail, but we have not added it yet. So I really want to sort that out as well. I don't want to mess around with the floor. I think I'm happy with that. It's more like adding some stuff in. It's this area that needs some tweaking. I think we have stuff outside. Yeah, we've got a couple things outside, but not much. MindTripMedia, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. I was also debating as to whether I should put a candle somewhere down by the front entrance, but I don't think so. It might be cool to mirror those candles down here. So we'll just quickly put them in here. I don't mind that. What do we think? Good addition? Retro Shaggy, hello, how's it going? I'll leave them up for now. You guys like it? Cool. Don't know why I've got random nether bricks kicking around. We were going to see what white I have. Thought I brought up. There it is there. This might not look that good, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, the pale oak trapdoor is, that might be the reason why this doesn't work. Have to do it from up there. I always forget that it's not connected back there. And it'd be difficult because we have to they're not symmetrical. We do that, I don't think we need the sign. I don't mind it. I think I like it better than the spruce. But then if we do that, do we need chairs up here too? And do we need a white door? I would go with different kind. Oh, that has to be stripped. So I'm thinking we put 2 chairs up here. And can I move it? Okay, a little bit. I want to go down and see which one looks better. Ultimately doesn't matter because you can't see it. Although, I bet you could see it from the next level. So that might be a good reason to do it. Oh, you can't even see it from up here. Alright, well, I'm going to know it's there. And I'm going to say... we do that. And is this the ceiling? It is. I'm going to try to see what a white door would look like in there. Oh, maybe not. That would be like the only place we've used a white door. Unless we want to replace all of the doors. Like these. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe we do want to have white doors everywhere. Oh, I don't know. And it's a lot of brown. I feel like we'd probably be better off with just leaving it brown. There are chairs with taller backs, but they look more ornate. The thrones get fancier. All right. So I think I want to do... I don't know if I want to tackle the kitchen just yet. There is the upstairs kitchen quarters. So right above the kitchen, there's this space here. And this needs, like, you know, a fireplace and couple of beds. This, I believe, is the ceiling. Yeah. So we can't do anything fancy up here. Other than maybe some andesite texture. So probably a couple of dark oak tables and a dark oak chair, maybe. Nothing too crazy. What color should the beds be? Dark green thing. I could see that. I think I've got extra beds downstairs. to remember I've got bread down here for the kitchen too. There we go. I think I only needed 5. Definitely getting tired of doing the spiral staircase, that's for sure. Right, options for beds. Green. Already have brown. Someone suggested navy blue. Also gray. I think I like the green. Yep, I think I like the green. I love that you can dye beds now. It's so nice. FRDRC, you're still trying to find some blaze rods. Right on. Welcome in. Yeah, there's definitely that pain period on a new world where you don't have all the gear. All right, I believe I could maybe... I might be able to sneak in a table here. Oh, not the way that these tables work. That's annoying. I won't be able to put anything on top of them. All right, maybe we'll put one in the corner then. Really limited with the way that the ceiling is. Maybe we can put down some gray carpet. Yeah, I think these trapdoors are going to be more of a problem than an advantage in terms of how things look. I don't know about the gray carpet. We might want to go with something darker. Oh, I already have some. In a weird spot. You found a trial chamber today. Cool. I've never done one in survival. I've looked around in creative, but I've never actually done one. That's better. I want to do more with the floor, but we have the ceiling to contest with below, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's why I put those in there. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, we can just switch those back. Okay. Unless that's... No, you can't see those. Okay. We can just turn those into dark oak. That's fine. I feel like we should have campfire for light. That'll probably be all we need. Or we could put 4 candles in there. Yeah, if combat FRD is new to you in Minecraft, then I can see that being intimidating. They're a bit of a maze. That's the thing that would get to me. I think this has to be a light chair. So if we do campfire, that's the whole room done. Or candles. It's still the whole room done. I think that's kind of a cooler look, to be honest. Oh, I need to go get dark oak. I was hoping to do more tables, but there doesn't appear to be any real spot for one. Like, here feels like it would be kind of in the middle of the room. Right? kind of limited. All right, I'm going to get some andesite. I think andesite would look okay in the ceiling here. We'll do some andesite. And dark oak downstairs. Oh yeah, playing on a tablet would be really challenging for PvE. I'm surprised people play survival on tablets. I don't even like playing on Xbox. I think a controller is really tricky for Minecraft. I'm such a controller and a keyboard guy. Just realized we may not need this. Oh, that has to be there. So we could sneak a table in there, maybe? No. Oh, there's a lantern on that one. I think that's pretty good. Simple but effective. And then I feel like we could... I want there to be a little bit more on the walls, maybe. Put some linen maybe up there would be good. A couple of dark oak pieces as shelves, maybe. couple of tripwire hooks or something would be good. I don't know if there'd be much for paintings in servants' quarters, you know? Tripwire hooks and snow. Snow must be downstairs. CJ, hello. Happy Saturday to you too. Oh, I should collect all the things that I dropped on the floor here. I wonder if all I need is maybe some dark oak signs or something along here. I think I can probably put a chest in that space. Question is, where's the snow? There it is. Whoops. That's a cool shot. Oh no, this is the same build we've been on for 4 years. This is Westhill. This is Westhill. That should be good. Yeah. I'd say that's finished in there. Oh, thanks, Herding Cats. I'm glad you like it. Yep. He's a big build. That's for sure. We still have lots of stuff to do down this way too. Now, I'm gonna need at least one of those. So in here, we can also touch this up a little bit. In here, I want to have more of a function in terms of kitchen. So thinking it would be good to have maybe a couple of these around. I'm thinking more of a pile of stuff here. Maybe bring that closer to the edge here. I feel like we'd have another table somewhere. I feel like we could do something here in the corner, maybe. Yeah, I need to create a shulker farm. That would be a high thing on the list, I think. Well, it's convenient that you've got a stronghold so nearby, FRD. Yeah, maybe we'll put two of those next to each other. It feels so dark inside with shaders on sometimes. I need to make more barrels. That looks okay. I'll get some other mini blocks or something to go on top of that. Not a fan of that. feel like I need to do something else in that corner. Maybe we'll put this in there. The corners of the textures don't touch. Feels kind of repetitive though. Don't think bookshelves would really work. Yeah, that's better. Yep. And we'll get some mini blocks or something to go on top of that and over there. I think I'm going to change that. Have it look more like this. Give us an opportunity to do something more with the floor. Yeah, I've never played hardcore either. I'm too much of a builder. I don't think I would enjoy that kind of pressure. Thought I had a hay bale somewhere. Cool. Now, is there any place we can stick composter? Oh, I can't put it there. That's fine. I'm surprised there's not things like knives and forks and spoons in Minecraft. Even if they were square, I think it would be fun. I guess we could try it by the door, maybe? No. Whoops. I thought I brought up flower pot. I guess I didn't. Sitting Stan, hello. Make them look different. All right, ceiling touch-ups. Anything up here needs a little TLC? Just a fake closet with... Huh. That's just there for depth. It actually kind of worked out. We got some of the lighter blocks here near the lantern. Cool. I'm sure I've broken a couple of things upstairs. We'll just go fix whatever I messed up. Oh, nothing too bad. All right, cool. Take care, herding cats. Cheers. So is the city going to have villagers? No. No, don't like villagers. Can't stand them. It's not like they're going to stay where you want them to anyway. So it still feels pretty open. I don't know whether I'd be better off to have like a table in the middle, maybe. I don't know. You know, that's not a bad idea. A little bit more accessible. Fills the space in a little bit better. I could add a couple of chairs. Yep. What could we put there? Maybe a empty... An empty item frame might look like a cutting board. Oh no, wait, you know what? A trapdoor. Not a trapdoor, a oak pressure plate. Thanks for the break reminder, Sandy. Yes, I should take one of those. Folks, if you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. Just gives me a chance to refresh my coffee. Grabbing a little bit of break, stretch, all that kind of stuff. I will be right back. All right, did I remember the... I did remember the cutting board. SweetSandi, thank you for being awesome. Saturday trolls must be on the parole, huh? I think that looks pretty good, actually. It might look better on the middle table. Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. Do I not? Oh, there we are. Do I not have item frames? That's weird. I hear a zombie. Where are you? I don't like that the game doesn't give you, like, audio distance. So a door just got broken somewhere. I've got no idea where. Surprisingly, it wasn't one of these. I hear him getting burned in the sunshine. Sounds like it's down there. Maybe it was one of the doors on the inn. Bring a door. Oh, I don't have one. Weird. Where's the door? We all heard it break, right? We all heard a door break. We heard a zombie die. And I heard it from up there, which means it should have been closer, right? Can't imagine it's going to be this far away. Oh, here it is here. Okay, so there's obviously... I think I did know that. I think I did know that there was spawning happening in that back corner. So, that and mud. Normally I put the doors on backwards so that the zombies can't do that. But my guess, yeah, this place is very spawnable. I'm not sure whether that's too much on one table. Maybe we should try to do that on this one. Yeah, I like that better. So now I just want to add a little bit more texture to the floor. I'm going to use some barrels and some trapdoors. I want to use some logs. Really need to update my data pack so I can start doing these in the stonecutter again. I've got barrels, I've got those. I don't need all the tables and chairs anymore. Dad from Bear subscribing at tier 1, 33 months. Thanks so much, Dad from Bear. I really appreciate it. Man, I'm still having trouble. It's been a full 2 weeks plus. I feel okay, but my voice is still feeling the effects of being sick. Love that this shader pack has reflections on Smoothstone. Really cool. Right, so the way that I normally approach the floor is I try to make it so that it's worn in places that make sense. Little details here and there. I don't think I brought extra trapdoors. Oops. Feel like I need to do something else in there. You can try some oak log, maybe. Dad from Bear says, I'm not here as much, but I'm still subbing for the artistic view. Well, thanks very much. I really appreciate the support. You know, it's folks that are not here all the time that continue to sub that amaze me. I mean, it allows me to do what I do, right? Between Patreon, you know, patreon.com/JoelDuggan for folks interested. If Twitch isn't your bag, then check out Patreon. You can join the Discord that way too. It's only $2 a month. But then here on Twitch, some people use Prime subs on Twitch. It's very, very cool. Outside making blueberry pancakes, I approve. On the flat top with stream on the phone, maximum chill Saturday morning. That's fantastic, M-Dog. Very, very cool. Yeah, that works. Man, the upside down barrel really adds just a little bit of extra detail. Trying to be careful not to use trapdoors too close to the side of this so it doesn't look like there's pieces of the barrel in the floor. Whoops. I say whoops, and I wonder if any of the places would look good with a the strapping on the barrel. Closet. Yeah, it kind of stands out a little bit too much, doesn't it? Last barrel, I think. I made a star pattern there. Sort of. No, it's okay. I think that feels mostly better. Sure. And I don't think there's anything I can really do here. I could try to maybe mix in the odd bit of stone, but I feel like I've done that already. I feel like I've tried this before. That maybe didn't look all that good. That's not terrible. Yeah, that works. Anything to break up the grid, you know? So I think, pardon me, I think what we're missing now is some shelving. Gameplay ebbs and flows since it's not the job. Yeah, I agree. When we need inspiration, this is where we come. Oh, that's very nice. That's cool. It's cool that you listen to the Spawn Chunks every week, too. I feel like there might be a few new people here. If you didn't know, I co-host the Spawn Chunks with Pixel Riffs. Co-host and co-produce, like it's our show. It's all about Minecraft every Monday. Haven't been able to catch a stream in forever, says Wonky Dude. I have the stream going while I'm on the road today. Very cool. Where are you going? If you don't mind sharing. Business trip, fun trip, vacation. Okay. I feel like this wall is probably the highest candidate for a shelf. We might be able to get away with even a chest up there. I may have to use slabs for part of it. I think lighting we're okay, yeah. Some dark corners, but nothing crazy. Maybe not. I think that's a little bit better. Also, I don't have any water in here. Need like a cauldron somewhere. I want to put it there. Huh. Never thought about that. Maybe that's what should be here. Mm-hmm. And then maybe we can switch this up. I have a seasonal shearing job where I travel on crew and we sheared llamas and alpacas for 2 months. That's really cool. I don't know if I've ever encountered that before. Currently in Georgia in the US, but we travel all around the country. Amazing. Probably a beautiful time of year to be in Georgia. Not so hot yet that it's, you know, super hard, but I guess it might be kind of rainy. Yeah, I agree, Sandy. It does sound cool, but it also sounds like hard work. 100%. I don't mind physical labor, but I mean, I've always been someone that works out and does things, right? So I've never minded things like yard work. Yard work was a thing in my teens and college years. I did that for summer jobs sometimes. I thought I had a ladder here. I guess I don't. Oh, you can't put a ladder on the side of that. That's interesting. Thought you could. I almost want to use a rail, but I think a ladder probably looks the most like a washboard. Now I don't know. Don't know if that's going to be something that melts. And I want to put something else up there. This, I think, is going to be too big. Yep, melted immediately. Also, I guess that pops off if you step on it. Good to know. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. What else could we put up there? Mini blocks, I guess. Wondering if like a slab of clay or something would look good. We could also use maybe one of the trapdoors. Did it again. Yeah, I think I like the mini block. I just have to choose a different mini block. I like the shape of that. I just don't like the color. Kind of pink. I would like, I think, a birch trapdoor there. Birch trapdoors look cool from the side. They look like a tray. Need to go check to see if there's another mini block. Something that's brown. Pumpkin wouldn't be a bad idea. I could maybe put the pumpkin on the table and put the little beehive up on the shelf. That's probably the best idea. Yeah. I might even have more than one use for that too. Ooh, so dark. Chain might look like it's holding up the shelf. That's a good idea, but it also takes this, like, it takes up the space. So what I'm thinking is that I get rid of this, and I put the pumpkin here. And then I put this up here. Yeah, not bad. Pumpkin's a little bit loud, so we may want to change that. And of course it fell onto the onto the trapdoor. Yeah, I like the barrel better. Well, it's a little bit repetitive, that's the only thing. What could we put there? Oh. Specifically brought this for this reason. I find that the soul sand head looks like cake or loaf or something. Yeah, that's better. I think that fills the space. We need some water for the cauldron. We can't get from there. I really like the way the water looks with this complementary reimagined shaders. At least the person stuck washing the dishes can look out the window. Whoops. Some weird texture choices I've made. Might be able to get away with another pot. Hmm. That looks a little bit better. Feel like that looks like a fairly busy kitchen. This feels a little empty, but there's really not much we can do. That's just a faux closet. This leads into the library. That goes upstairs. A lot of this stuff can go back. And I also need crack bricks. Cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything else other than maybe, I mean, the lantern kind of needs to be in here. Alice the Amazon coming in with the raid. Hey, hi, howdy. Welcome in. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Kay the River Cat. Hey, I know you. Thanks for the shout out for Alice, Sandy. Appreciate it. Tair Chanardir. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thanks very much for coming in. Hello. Alice, what were you up to on stream? We are decorating the inside of this kitchen, and we're just about done. This has been pretty good, actually. Folks just coming in with Alice Raid. My name is Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out, and I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixarus, co-host and co-produce that. I also do the Citadel Cafe podcast, and of course I stream here on Twitch. Chill stream today. Did mostly terraforming, prepping for some custom biome builds. Custom biomes are fun. Good stuff. Oh, of course. You're welcome for the shout out. Folks in my chat should go check out the prep for the custom biome builds over on Alice the Amazon. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's Alice the Amazon, as you would expect to spell it on Twitch. Check them out. Thanks for bringing over your people. Appreciate it. Yep. I think it's time to walk away from the kitchen. All not done. What are you working on today? It sounded like you were brainstorming light sources. Yeah, we were thinking about. I was thinking about maybe putting like a candle or something in that corner, echoing what we have out here, but I don't know if we necessarily need it. Maybe just something to fill that space. I guess we could try a couple. Might be too tall. I think I like it better in that corner. Yep, I don't think we need it here. Whoops. That helps though. I think maybe we'll do a stone stair here. I'm gonna grab a tripwire hook. Candle on a fence post might look like a dressed up torch. Yeah, I can see that sometimes. The reason I'm going with the lightning rods is because we've used them out here a couple of times. So it would make sense to have one in here. Well, that's better. Oh, we forgot that that was there. We go with 3? I like the look of 1 better. Maybe we'll split the difference. Oops. It's so dark. I guess we could cheat a little bit and put a trapdoor down. Of course, I need to go get a trapdoor. See what we're doing. Let's put them down there. Oh, you can see through the trapdoor. Right. We'll have to switch that. Just enough. Like, it's just enough for it to not be a black corner. Oh, crap. I'd say that works. Yes, Alice, by all means. I know that I often have to raid and run as well, so I appreciate you being here. Thanks for bringing over your people. Have a fantastic afternoon. Folks in my chat, again, go and check out Alice the Amazon on Twitch. Sounds like some custom biome work was on its way, so always fun stuff to see it in the process of being made, right? All right, I think that takes care of everything on this level. And I think the next thing... We've done that place. Got this done. This room is kind of empty, isn't it? I I don't know what we would use this for. It's just like a entryway. I feel like that needs a door. It probably had a door. Yeah. Probably had a door, and then it didn't have a door. So we still have some space, stuff to do in there. And then that's, I don't think this needs anything else. I feel like we need to put up maybe some paintings or something in the stairwell. That's this exit. This again feels very plain. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff to do as we get higher. We still have a lot of interior places. And then of course we have this master bedroom kind of area. And this, you can see I was messing around with what I might want to put in the floor. So we definitely want to do something more unique up here. Top is done though. Yeah. So still a couple more details left to do in the keep. But overall, very happy with the kitchen. I think that looks a lot better than it did. I keep on wanting to put something in this corner, but it's a door. Such a cool effect this time of night. Nice. All right, folks. This is where I need to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. Let's see who's live. Lots of people. We have not raided Tadpole Milk in a while, and they are a fantastic human. I think you'll enjoy your time there. We're going to raid Tadpole Milk. Thanks ever so much for hanging out this week, folks. We had a couple of great streams, Satisfactory, Minecraft, and Lego all in 1 week, plus obviously the regular Saturday Minecraft. So join me on Monday on the Spun Chunks. That's recording live if you're part of the Spun Chunks community at 10 o'clock Atlantic on Monday morning, but it'll be out later on in the day, both on your favorite podcasting app and on YouTube and Spotify in video format. So check that out wherever you get your favorite podcasts. You can follow me on social media at Joel Duggan. And of course, follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube, Joel Duggan VODs. So if you've seen something cool that you like and you want to see how I did it, there's a VOD for it. I record and I post everything over to YouTube so that you can go through and check out the entire build. The entire build has been done on stream. So it's been a few years and a lot of content. But if you're looking for something specific, I usually title them pretty appropriately. So it's pretty easy to find, like decorating the keep or building the moat or whatever that happens to be. So yeah, it's been fun. Thanks again to Alice, the Amazon, for the raid. Thanks for the subs today, for the bits. Thank you to SweetSandi for modding. I really appreciate it. Thanks for modding this week. Thanks to Cosmic for modding this week as well. And I will see you folks on Tuesday here on Twitch for probably more Satisfactory. Bye for now.